What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Kicks Reasons channel. For today we have another Reebok Kamikaze model right here, and this is the black and red alternative Sonics colorway, what they call. This one just recently released and it's still available on Reebok.com, by the way. The official colorway is maroon red, black, and forest green. So these are made to mimic the Seattle Supersonics uniforms from the time where these shoes were worn by the Rain Man, Shawn Kemp, and they did a pretty good job, I gotta say, with these. But we'll get into the details. You guys are gonna see them on feet as well. We're gonna do a quick comparison with the original, quote-unquote original black and red Kamikaze 2 model. But for now, let's look at these real quick. Now, the first thing to mention, and actually the key point here, is the genuine materials. So all the red coloring you see, this is a genuine suede all around. Even on the tongue, they put genuine suede, which again, it's a welcome addition. It's really great if you actually combine it with some tech or some things that were supposed to be on the shoe. Now, a lot of you will say, well, why would they do that? Well, if you're putting the effort to put number 40 right here, you know, jersey of number of Shawn Kemp, if you put Kami and Kaze on the other one to make the lettering for the model, and again you have Kamikaze on the pull tab, you have this new logo here with a cloud and the vector. When you're putting this kind of effort and you're spending money, why not just pay Shawn Kemp and put his name right here where it belongs, right? I mean, a lot of people are wondering about that because this is how the originals were. 4 original colorways that had Kemp signature right here. Everybody wants that. Just do that, right? Anyway, moving on. So genuine materials, great. It's a nice suede. You actually have the label here for genuine materials. You know, obviously we have the obligatory troll tag right here, hexalite, which you guys know it's not real hexalite. We have ortholite, which is good. You know, ortholite is nice. It's not the expensive ortholite, it's just the blue one, but that's okay. And of course, we have the genuine material one that says, be careful, that genuine material might bleed because it's colored and all that stuff. Let me get you a little bit closer and see if you can notice something for me. A couple of things. So in the back here, the lightning bolt that it's on the heel, actually on the actual midsole, this is the forest green. It's dark green. On the camera it might look like it's black, but actually it's forest green. So I didn't even notice this initially, but once I get them outside on feet, start walking around, I noticed that immediately. And it's a good change. It's a welcome change. The other thing, inner liner, again, it's forest green. A camera, I'm not sure if it's going to pick up the color, but instead of black, it's forest green. It's nice. Padding is significant. Nothing really disappointing there. We have, like I mentioned, the ortholite insole. And let me see if I can pull it out because they put glue on these and it's kind of hard to pull them out. But it's the normal blue ortholite insole. With a little bit different. The original ones and all the retros that came later, they were all featuring just Reebok with the vectors on the insole. Here we have that new Kamikaze. Not entirely sure why was this change necessary. We know the shoe. Those that know, they know. People that know, they actually buy these sneakers. Pretty much nobody from the newer generations will go after them. But again, blue, ortholite, glued in, hard to pull out. Nothing special about this insole. It's not anatomically correct or anything, but at least it's ortholite to kind of mitigate, you know, that toe funk. Some of those shoes get pretty toasty, especially if you wear them in the summertime, and ortholite helps with the moisture absorption and kind of odor management. You know, they put the textured nubuck, which is kind of weird because it feels like it's rubberized. I don't know how to describe it better, but hopefully the camera will pick up the texture surface on that nubuck. This is how the original ones were, and the retros, the previous retros were not. But speaking of previous retros, let me dig in and bring my 2013 pair, and I will tell you why I think these are better. Put them side by side over here. Now, the first thing I'm gonna tell you about these, look at the toe box shape. Look how this retro of 2013 looks like versus these from now. I really hope that the camera really picks it up and does justice because the toe boxes are different. This one is more bubbly and kind of goes up. The midsole itself curls up a little bit, where this is more accurate to the original one. And actually, this synthetic red nubuck is more vibrant and kind of looks like the original one too. The suede, not as vibrant, more muted, but again, it's genuine material, so I like that. Another thing that I immediately noticed, tongues. So let me show you this tongue, and I will try to show you this one. Now, this is one of the things you will see and notice right away, especially if you put them on feet. They're weirdly shaped. So the retro tongue, look how much wider the retro tongue is compared to this new alternative tongue. This one is at least half an inch wider, and this is super narrow. Not only narrow, but look at the shape on top of it. The stitching is not correct. This side is okay, but this side is not. So craftsmanship, it's not there. And when you put them on feet, this tongue is so narrow, they kind of finishes right where the lacing system is. So if you don't lace them tight, you feel the laces inside, right here, where the lace holes are. Where this tongue is wider, just like the original one, extends further down, covers your midfoot section better. And it's hard to describe it on the camera, but it's definitely covering more surface of your foot. At the same time, makes it more comfortable. You know, these obviously I've been wearing a lot. You know, they're a little bit dirty. They're pretty much constantly on my feet. I absolutely love this pair. Shows how much is close to the original one, and the only thing missing obviously is the Kemp signature here. If that was there, I would have gone at least for like 5 pairs. You know, I have 2 or 3 maybe out of this. But anyway, let me put them to the side again here. Go back to these ones. So they put genuine materials on the tone as well. Great, but I'm confused why can't you do the shape correctly on a tone, and especially the size of it? Why it has to be this narrow tone? I think makes the shoe weird, especially when you put them on feet. They feel weird. And this synthetic black nubuck feels like rubber for some reason. You know, this one, the previous one, looks and feels a lot better. I don't know why they did this. Another thing is the lightning bolts don't match completely with the midsoles. I guess, you know, this is not such a great deal, but looking at the previous retro, they match better. You know, let me see the other shoe. Yeah, perfect match. You'll see how they match with the midsoles. But this one, no, this one doesn't match, and the inner side with the medial side doesn't match as well. So I don't know. Tone here, again, the tone is not the perfect shape. These are produced, by the way, in August of this year. I don't know. Overall, I feel like the craftsmanship went down, regardless of the genuine materials on these. The craftsmanship on this 2013 pair, which is now 7 years old, I feel it's better. I think the toe box looked better and shaped better, just like the original one, where these ones are more bubbly and wide. Maybe they're using different tooling now, but they're definitely different. And especially when you put them on feet, they feel weird. I don't know. Maybe because I'm used to wearing these all the time and know how slim the toe box is, just like the original one. Maybe that's why I'm feeling a little bit weirded out by these. But, you know, kudos and props to Reebok for getting genuine materials on these, because more and more companies, including Reebok themselves, are not using genuine materials anymore. You know, hence, look at the Question. They're starting omitting genuine materials from the Question, one of the staple models for the brand, which is sad. But, you know, that's what happens these days. But these, they put genuine materials, so can't complain. Grab these for $50 too. So, again, not too much to complain considering the price. Full retail? No, absolutely not. I will never pay full retail, especially knowing that they're gonna botch it, which they did. But there was a coupon a couple days, or like 4 days, 5 days ago. Reebok 60% off. It was like lightning fast, and it was deactivated after that. But I managed to grab these because this is what I wanted actually. For, you know, $50 shipped. They're okay, I guess. A good addition to the collection, just to have something different, you know, alternative. I'm on board with the colors. That way, kind of pays a real homage to the uniforms of Seattle Supersonics back in those days when Shawn Kemp was actually wearing the shoe. But at the same time, I'm not on board with the shape. I mean, it's weird. It's just not the same. I mean, you can see here. Well, now you probably can see better actually. You'll see how graduate it goes here, where your midfoot section is, and the toe box is slim. Where this one is bubbled and then dips down over here in the middle and goes up again. So It's not a straight line, it's more of a dip. Maybe I'm the only one that notices that kind of things, but I'm sure a lot of other people will as well. It bothers me a little bit, honestly, but not too much, I guess, you know, especially for the money, you know, $50. Don't pay retail. That's my message, you know, all my videos throughout the years. It's been here now 7 years on Beyond platform. I know I'm not the most popular channel and the most, you know, sought after or followed, but still I'm gonna continue to speak the truth and cover things that I like and I know a lot of people like from my generation. Stuff like that, original ones and genuine pairs that you can't see anywhere on the internet. And you guys know there's no other channel that covers more and more consistently Reebok than me. I have over 300 pairs behind me in that closet, with many of these and other ones that I absolutely love. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys gonna see them on feet. Obviously, like I mentioned, I put the 2013 pair on the background as well to kind of, guys, maybe match the color. I know it's not the perfect day to shoot outside. It's a bit gloomy and kind of patchy, but whatever. I think it still picks up pretty good the colors. So you'll see the differences. But on feet, they're comfortable. They're not uncomfortable. Just the toe box is a little bit wider and kind of like more spacious than I was expecting, especially compared to these previous retros. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just be prepared for that weird feeling on the tongue. That narrow tongue is not something you are familiar with. You're not going to be getting used to that super fast. But the smell, yeah, that genuine smell, it's always gets me. I mean, this is primarily the reason I wanted to grab these. It's because of the genuine materials. You know, the moment I saw that they released those with genuine suede, I wanted to have them. I'm a sucker for genuine materials, and that's why I had to have them. So that's pretty much it, guys. As always, hit the thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe if you're new. Stay tuned to the channel. We have a ton more. I'm telling you, I have a ton more coming very soon. I have 7 pairs of Nike sitting right there in the bags that I grabbed from the Nike factory store, so I have to cover those as well. A couple of interesting videos on other footwear. But yeah, that's it. Till next time, guys, you have a wonderful day.